The massive Nintendo Switch eShop sale continues. Now, I'm not sure where this sale came from, but it is packed with some gems. We already in fact have a few videos live on it. I've linked all of those down below. Today though, I'm taking you through 15 deals coming in under $10 or your local currency, covering the US, Canada, UK, EU and Australia. My name is Alex, this is SwitchCorner, let's get started. I do have a winner to announce later in the video then for a $10 eShop gift card. I also have another one to give away. To enter, drop a comment down below and the winner will be announced in next week's video. If you do grab anything then consider using cornershop.gg for discounted eShop credit. You'll get 5% off at checkout using code CORNER. If you do enjoy this video as well today, consider subscribing, it helps us out a huge amount. Golf Story to kick us off, it's matching the low, 53% off. I wanted to shout this out as I recently completed the follow-up Sports Story and like many I was disappointed. Hopefully they get it patched up, but I do still think Golf Story, it will be the recommended entry from me. An adventure RPG, it was a surprise indie hit at launch, and the idea, we are following the story of a golfer who has one last shot at accomplishing his dreams and basically becoming a pro. 8 different courses, exploration, and then the ability to tee up anywhere. This game is an absolute winner. With or without a love for golf as well, that will not matter. This game is a great cast, it's a great time, and it's well loved for good reason. The Last Campfire is going to be a good one for the adventure fans out there. This comes from the team behind No Man's Sky. It's a nice chilled experience. In this one we're playing as a last ember trying to get home. All you need to do is get your way through this more than unusual location. There's a load of simple environmental puzzles, but I just love the style. The music is stunning and it is a personal favourite. It's 80% off, that is matching the low price, and I personally think this one is a steal. Bioshock Collection is 80% off, matching the low, it drops in price a lot. It's a classic first-person shooter, it has all 3 entries from the underwater city of Rapture to the floating city of Columbia. I think the first and the third are my personal favourites, but these worlds, they look stunning on the Switch, and the gameplay stands up to this day. Think everything from Big Daddies to the more than creepy sisters. The stories are classics with us tackling everything from overrun locations to Columbia itself. That's more than a little unusual. I got to thinking about this one though, because many compared Atomic Heart to it. I don't think it is even close. I reviewed that over on PlayStation with PlayStationCorner. You can check that out in the link below if you haven't already, and there we have reviews, deals and PSVR 2 content as well. Phoenotopia then is genius, heavily influenced by Zelda 2, meaning side-scrolling levels, top-down world map. It is often challenging, this one is a warning, but I thought the story was great fun. The adults here basically go missing, we must save them, and then the combat, the platforming involved is a great time, especially the boss encounters. At launch, if you did pick it up, it was brutally difficult, but they since patched it. Definitely a bit more of a welcoming experience if you never did head back. It's 55% off then, and that is a new low price. Battle Axe is not a recommendation from me. I wasn't a fan in fact, but I got a whole lot of comments telling me why I was wrong, which is fair enough, and it seems many were more forgiving with their reviews. Now at launch, and this may have been fixed now, it had frame rate issues for an entire level, and I thought given the price point and the retro style, it should have been perfect. There's definitely fun in here though, and it's a top-down hack and slash action game. So yeah, watch a few reviews first. As I noted above, mine is in the pinned comment, but maybe compare with another channel just to see what you think. Then there's 3 playable characters, solo or co-op options, and then there's a very minimal story as well. I definitely wouldn't come for that. It's basically save the day, and it's an opening few seconds to open and close, and that is mostly text-based. 75% off though, matches the low, and it is a much fairer price point. Figment is back, matching the low with 90% off. I wanted to shout this out as it's a gem of a game, and we have a sequel releasing on the Switch in the next few weeks now. Definitely psyched to check that out. The idea with this game, we live in a surreal world which happens to be a human's mind. It's been quiet here for some time now, but now demons approach, and we're going to be taking on the role of Dusty, and this is the human's former voice of courage, who needs to actually find his own courage again, you know, get out there and save the day. We have a friend joining us for the ride. It's a combination then of exploration and puzzles. I just love the style of this one, and the soundtrack is stellar as well. On puzzle games, actually, they're not sponsoring this video, but I did do a video earlier today for Red Deer Games on their latest release, Mosaic Chronicles Deluxe. Now I've linked that video down below, and if puzzle games are your thing, it may be worth a look. A chill puzzle game where you need to piece together over 50 images and it all builds up to 2 fantasy stories of heroes. It's for sure relaxed stuff and they support the channel a huge amount, so I just wanted to give this a quick highlight for them. It's on sale as well to launch a massive, of course it's Red Deer Games, 85% off. Iconoclasts then is here with 70% off, that matches the low price, and this is another favourite of mine. Now some call it a Metroidvania, I would not agree, there's definitely influence in here but it is linear and it's large locations but not necessarily connected. Where it excels though, the combat is good fun, the platforming is tight, and I really enjoyed some of the environmental based puzzles. There's a healthy selection of weapons too, or tools as they are known here. The story, we are joining renegade mechanic Robin on an adventure to uncover the truth behind a dying planet. It's a surprisingly touching storyline as well, with this one of a character overcoming the odds. My pickups of the week then, and I'm grabbing 2, these are not recommendations though, rather maybe you'll want to join me for the ride as I am yet to play them myself. Omno is first up. Now I played this on the Xbox originally, but I want to see how strong this port is. From what I'm seeing, it is relatively well done and the reviews, they have been solid. It's an incredibly relaxed adventure game where you'll be on a journey through an ancient world, uncovering puzzles, secrets, and of course obstacles. We are seeing what occurred essentially in this location to, I guess, a certain extent. I liked it a lot. I'd watch a review first, it's not going to be for everyone, but some interesting ideas and definitely a nice game to chill to. It's 70% off then, and that is a new low price. Sophstar then is my second pickup. It's not a massive discount, 30% off, but that is enough to tempt me in. I wanted to grab this at release, didn't get around to it, so now is going to be the time I jump in. It's a vertical arcade shooter that packs a huge amount of content. Think a 6-stage story, 60-stage cadet mode, 9 ships, 6 game modes, multiple difficulties, different endings, 20 bosses, and a teleportation system. This basically means you can disappear momentarily and then reappear, let's say avoiding incoming fire or even obstacles. I'm psyched to play this one and I love the commitment to the retro style. Our winner of the week then, it's going to Rich, who highlighted Little Orpheus and The Complex, both games I covered here on the channel and I enjoyed. Remember, all those deals are still live, it's some free videos, so do find all of them in the pinned comment down below. Congrats though Rich, drop me an email to claim your code, and everyone else, drop a comment down below for your chance in next week's video. Maid of Sker then, I called above average in my review, and at this price point, 60% off, horror fans, I do think it's going to be worth a consideration. A first person experience, I loved the Welsh setting that they went with, and we are taking a trip to a hotel to save a loved one who it appears is trapped. Now on arrival, it's clear something is wrong, and we are now being hunted by those that inhabit this location. Every one of them, they are blind, so the gameplay is really about stealth and keeping quiet. Love the 1898 setting as well. And its downfall for me, nearly every single enemy is identical, so it definitely starts to wear a little thin. Definitely an interesting idea though, and I always enjoy a good spin on folklore. The Gardens Between then is a gem of a game. In fact, I'd consider it indie royalty, and now it's getting a new low of 82% off. This one, it casts you in the role of helping 2 characters navigate diorama locations, travelling through their memories. You need to figure out what memories they should keep and those that they should leave behind. You won't be controlling movement here, however, rather, we will manipulate time to solve puzzles and reach the peak of each location. The storytelling, I love it, is well worth the cash, and yes, it is short, maybe 2 to 3 hours, but you will not regret it, and if you're anything like me, you'll return to play it again. Katamari then gets a new low, 85% off, and the timing here makes sense as they just recently announced another remake from the series is heading our way. This one, it's a classic that tasks you with controlling the prince and rolling this world back together. What's happened is our father, the king of all cosmos, has destroyed all the stars in the sky. I'm not sure where this falls genre-wise, honestly, a little strategy and building up items, exploration of course, even some puzzle moments at points. This though, it's been updated then with HD visuals and recreated cutscenes. I picked it up day one, never regretted the purchase, and if you are unsure, I can see in North America at least, it is part of the Play for Free program until the 26th of the month, so at least give it a go for free if you are an online member. Not sure if this is in the UK, EU or Australia, but if you do know, let us know in the comments below. Our last 2 games then, Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2, both are getting 35% off and both of them are new low prices. I'm a big fan of these RPGs, I grew up on them, but sadly at launch they had some issues from massive text boxes blocking combat to a game-breaking bug in the second. I did a performance review for both of them here on the channel, those are pinned below. But yeah, just these games are incredible, and since that launch they have of course been patched. The freedom these games provide though, it's just incredible. Light or dark side, character customization, where we go next, how we choose to interact with others. It is near perfect in my opinion, and one of the best uses of the Star Wars license ever. Not going to go into detail here, most will know these games, but find my videos below. Just know many of the stated issues that I do address, they have since been fixed. And that's the video down. Will you be grabbing anything this week? Let me know in the comments. With that then, like, hit subscribe, join us here for reviews and deals daily, and I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks everyone.